We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area of bright green bars to the dip area today of white with red borders on 42 vision. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 10:05 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. From that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, trying to hold support here above 416 and having trouble here getting back above the opening bell high at the 419 area. And we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot at 10:10 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area of bright green bars to the dip area of white with red borders on 42 vision, as I stated earlier in the video. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator at around 417.50 area today, and inflows crossing back up for the first time since the crossover from yesterday, guys. And we've done a full transition from the rip area to the dip area, and now it's trying to bring itself back up. And to justify any further strength here on the 30-minute, it needs to continue the staircase effect to the upside and get these inflows back up higher away from the midpoint. And we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But a bear indicator popped up yesterday at around 422 area. And this is the first bull indicator popping up, canceling this one out from yesterday, right? And these outflows are no longer dominating and inflows are back up, and we need them to continue going higher if there's going to be any further strength here to the upside on the 30-minute chart. And this was the first bear indicator that popped up since way back here on May 24th at around the 411.70 area last Wednesday, and it continued that staircase effect to the upside with strength. Those inflows were strong on those several dates up to the point here of 422 to almost 423. Now, outflows did cross yesterday. That bear indicator did pop up for the first time in that move to the upside and came back down so far to 416. But now we are here with inflows back above and under a bull indicator at around the 417.50 area, and it's using it as support here in the after hours, trying to stay above it. So it's going to be crucial and critical going into tomorrow for these inflows to stay strong, but not just here on the 30-minute. We also need to look at the 1 hour, guys. The 1 hour outflows have been dominating, but a full transition has happened from the rip area to the dip area here on the 1 hour charts. Outflows have been dominating since yesterday. Outflows are at negative 2.24, and it's going to be crucial and critical for this to switch from red to green, come back up towards the midpoint, and if it could cross it, it could quickly start to reflect some of that strength into these charts and retest higher resistance levels and eventually cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator. But it's something to not ignore here that the outflows are dominating here on the 1 hour chart, and a full transition from the rip area to the dip area has happened, right? It's trying to come back up, but to justify any further strength up, these inflows need to start picking up, heading towards the midpoint, and if it can eventually cross it, that strength could start to reflect pretty quickly into these charts and eventually possibly cancel out this bear indicator with a bull indicator. Now, within the volatility of the 15-minute, when we zoom in here, we could see that in today's lows, once it hit that support multiple times of 416.50 area, 416.30 area, it started to come back up from a dip area back into a rip area. It's back under a bull indicator here at around 417.20 area. Inflows pick back up. You could see the full move there, but in the after hours right now and in the second half of the day, the outflows are dominating again, and this is going to be crucial. This is going to be critical going into tomorrow for these inflows to pick back up to justify any further strength on the 30-minute and trying to lift up the 1 hour, guys, because the 15-minute is currently under a bull indicator as the outflows have crossed. So to justify, as I stated, any further strength to the upside and start that staircase effect here, those inflows need to pick up here on the 15-minute, and they need to roll over onto the 30-minute chart and start bringing these inflows even higher to the upside away from the midpoint. Now, what are the key levels I'll be watching? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and 416 will be critical. Then below that, based off the history of the chart, is the 414 area, and then I'll be watching 412. Those are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside. If these outflows continue lower, away from the midpoint, and on the 30-minute, if it crosses over to the downside and the 1 hour continues below the midpoint. Those will be the crucial levels to the downside if these outflows continue to dominate and pull down the 30-minute with it, eventually canceling out these bull indicators. Now, to the upside, since we've done a full transition from the rip area to the dip area, now there's a bull indicator that has canceled out this bear indicator and inflows are back above. It's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows, as I stated, to pick back up, continue that staircase effect, hold true this bull indicator here on the 15-minute, roll over that strength into the 30-minute and get these inflows up higher, continue that staircase effect here on the 30-minute chart, hold that bull indicator strong here from 417.50, and on the 1 hour, pull these inflows up towards the midpoint, guys. Even though it doesn't cross it, we want to see this go from red to green, heading up to justify any further strength to the upside to eventually cancel out the bear indicator from up here at around the 420.70 area. Now, it's going to be crucial and critical for those inflows to pick up on these multiple time frames, and the first resistance would be the 420 area, guys. That's where things started to fall in today's pre-market. That's where things were fighting yesterday as it tried coming back up. And then above that comes the 423 area, the recent highs. And if this strength continues and these inflows continue that staircase effect and the bull indicators continue strong on multiple time frames, then I'll be watching above 423, the 425 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be critical and crucial, but these inflow versus outflows, I'll be watching very carefully. As on the 30-minute, we got a bull indicator and we're back above, but on the 15-minute, there's a divergence of a bull indicator and outflows are below. They need to come back up and start pulling up the 30-minute with it and the 1 hour as well. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.